I don't know if I should be happy or if I should be sad. Okay, this is for men, but this is for my husband, but I just want to wear it. I don't know why. Okay. Please don't just ask me why did you wear that, because I can't answer that question. Oh. So it's not working out in my Facebook, but what can we do? I'll just do the video here. She's not here with us. Maybe next time. So next time we can do that with her. I don't know. But here it's not working. Okay, please don't ask me why I wear this. I know it's for men, but I just want to wear it. Yeah. Hope I'm good to go today. Yes. So what are we having today? How is everybody? How is your Sunday? Serious, the spirit I have to make video, the spirit that was in me that I wanted to use and make video today, I don't know, should I say it vanish? It vanish? No. Even though it vanished, we go bring her back. So, but it's okay. I'm still happy that she's not here with us. She can be with us next time. It doesn't matter. So guys, it would have been lovely if she's here. We planned everything. If she's here, maybe it would have been lovely. A lot of people say, like me, and say they can't wait for today. But looking at today, everything didn't work out the way it's supposed to. But all the same, what can we do? We have to move on and start doing everything by ourselves. Welcome, Johnson. Joyson, yeah. So please, I hope I pronounce the name very well. I'm not good in pronouncing them. You are very welcome, highly welcome to the program of today. The program of today, we wanted to do everything with my friend. She's a very lovely woman. She's a white woman married to a Nigerian man. They have been living together for so long. So I wanted to bring her up to share her, should I say, to share her matters of how living with a Nigerian man. As you can see, she's a white, but it didn't work out, but we cannot stop the program. We just go ahead. So please, if you have any question, just write it down, and we are here to help each other, and maybe I will answer, or somebody that is out there may answer. And also, before you start doing anything, can you please share the video so that other people can be watching? Please share the video. Honey, share this video. So before we get on, so this is it. So how is everybody today? I don't know if you guys are hearing me. Please, if you are hearing me, can I see your hello? Or can I see something like hi? I don't know. Okay. So this video, I wanted this video to be so lovely today, but okay, it didn't work out the way I planned it. But all the same, we are all here and we can't stop being for each other. Okay, before I wanted to bring her in my program today, I thought about today, Sunday, that we are going to talk about sex and relationship. So, but it didn't work out. Then okay, fine, I find her. That is my friend Janet. She's a white woman. She married to a Nigerian man. Then I wanted two of us to, for her to come up and share her way of living, how is life living with her husband, the Nigerian man. But everything didn't work out the way I planned it. So I don't know if I should go ahead with the sex matter and relationship, or if we should just go ahead with the topic that I wrote down there. So I don't know which one is going to be more better. So please, which one do you think that will be more romantic, or which one did you think that is more better for you? Can you just tell us which one that you think? Should we talk about sex and relationship? Of course, all of us watching this video, we are all adults, no kids here, so we can say and ask, but please ask a reasonable question. Don't just ask anyhow something. Oh, Michael. So you are all welcome. I'll just first of all, we'll be talking about the sex and relationship before people can join us. And you know, live video is gradually people come and watch. Sometimes people come and left, so we will keep on going forward. We will not stop. So sex and relationship in marriage also is very important topic, I will say. So let me start from how will I put this question? Should it only be a woman that will should it only be a man that will demand for that will demand sex from his wife? Okay, so who have an answer for that? Can you just write your own down or send us requests to come up and answer this question? Should it be only man? I be make I speak broken today. Okay, no, only man supposed to ask as in request a sex from his wife. I don't know. So if you have any question about that, please, you can also write it down, or you can send me a request. I'll bring it up. You can share your own opinion before I will now talk about it. So, you know, last week Sunday we talked about divorce. Hello, Michael. Michael, 9. Then Lansam. So, you know, last week Sunday we talked about divorce tips that can lead to divorce. So things where we say we're supposed to avoid. There are many things where a married man, a married woman supposed to avoid, and that thing, if you know, avoid them, now they bring divorce. So that is why we talk about it last week Sunday. So if you are not here, you can also go to my Golden Lady020 and you will see it. It comes from both. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Oga Tony. I don't know how to pronounce the other one, so I'll just go to the one I will pronounce, please. It comes from the boat. Somebody just say it comes from the boat. It comes from the both sides. That is what he means. It comes from maybe from the man or from the woman. That is what he means. So please, can we see another person, please? Oh God, honey, please, can you share this video? So some of my people may not know that I'm live. That is why I've been trying since morning to set this Facebook page, so that a lot of people always send me message and say they don't see me being in live video in my page. I don't know what is long, but all the same, I'm not going to stop. I will keep it up. Maybe later. I've tried so hard to know what is long, but it's not working out. Okay, it comes from both sides. Any other person that have anything to put on it? Should it be only man where we say for inside marriage now go the request for sex? You know, some people, we are all adults. You don't need to be ashamed. You can write any of your own opinion there. Please. Husband and wife, if you think say no only the man, you know, say for man and woman, no only man, it just be like if a man, if maybe a woman, let's use secondary school time, a woman see a man wearing like, you know, if you talk and out, go tell and say, sweetheart, I like you. Or not be sweetheart, baby, Bloss. Okay, which name should I say? Samuel. Okay, Samuel, please, I'm in love with you. Michael, please, I'm in live video. What is this today? Okay, you will just go to him. He can't do that. Some women are not like that. It's very hard to see a woman go to a man and tell him for the first time, can we date or can we be together? So I don't know if it's the same thing in after a man got married to a woman. Do you think it's light for a woman to also demand sex from a husband, or is it just the husband that will demand sex from a wife, just like when you are about to toast a lady, or when you're about to toast, when you like you like a man and you can't go up to him and tell him I love you just because you are thinking of that respect. I know people think is I don't know, it's not light, as in not be light thing to do for a woman to go up to a man and tell him I love you, or to tell him can we date, something like that. So do you think it's the same thing after getting married a man? Michael, what is this today, God? Today, what is happening today? So if you think is the same thing, I don't know. Our brother Tony said no, is not. Sorry, our brother said it comes from the both. So if a man didn't ask for sex, a woman should ask for sex. So I think, okay, this is his own opinion. So please, what is your own opinion? Let's hear it. You think it's from the boat. So if you think it's from the boat, can you please tell us? Or if you think it's only the man, so you should tell us. So brother Tony, can you also tell us the reason why you say it's from the boat? Or can you send me a request? I can bring you up. So please, I'm typing for someone that says she can't see it. I just want to tell her to search my name and she will see it. So I'll just let her type my name and she will see it, Golden Lady020, and she will see our live video. So yeah, so back to our question. This is an interesting question. I don't know these boys. Michael, do you want to go and sleep? Then please, can you take it easy? Good. So let me just go straight to the points. Then other people can also put their own opinion. If you ask me, for inside marriage, just like our brother say, no be only man suppose they ask woman for sex. So now the both. I know say woman out there, some go say, how I go come out, come they tell my husband, maybe we have today now, let's have sex. No, some woman they think like that. But my dear, is one of the sweetest thing in marriage. You don't need to allow, as in the sweetest thing is that you don't need to allow your husband to be the one to always demand for sex. My dear, you too out there can do that. This sex that we are talking about is for the both sides. The two of you are married. And how will I put it? The allow that the man have in asking you that, you also out there is also allowed to ask your husband. Asking your husband don't mean say you go just wake up one night, come tap him for one place, tell and say, oh, Gao, may you can't start to do your work. No, you know they happen like that. Please share this video, please, and you can also do it watch party. So you know they happen like that. The only thing I can say, a man is not supposed to be the only one to ask his wife for sex. Please, we should know that women. There are sometimes a woman should just arrange himself, wear some sexy clothes in the night, waiting for your husband in the evening. Sorry, waiting for your husband to come back from work. Maybe you wear some sexy clothes inside, and then putting on some jacket to cover it. He wouldn't even know. And then you serve him food after taking his shower. The man come to the bed. Two of you start gisting. Then you just get up, go to the toilet, then come back. The kid is already on the bed. And you come back, and then you can pull off the jacket you are wearing. It's also part of it. You know me say you come tap your husband and say, oh, boss or sweetheart, let's have sex. No be like that, oh, no be like that. You know, you go put am for romantic way. If you that after you do that in that day, if the man go work, for inside him work, you no go wait, may work finish. If you see as that man go carry in shoe, you go carry in shoe, carry in clothes, they run, they come back to him wife. Even though self the man dey with him friend, he go dey remember the only thing wey go dey come in for in blame na that the performance where you did. You may not know how to have sex. You may not be the perfect person in having sex. But my dear, the way you put it, it will make that man to have you all, as in everything about you will just be inside his head. Everything about you will just be inside his head. Gezun hide. Welcome Monday. Oga Monday, sorry. Onye de kachi okoloka. I can pronounce this one because it's my tradition name. So, not the only man they ask in wife sex. Woman, please, you can also have ask your husband sex. Ask him sex in a romantic way. Don't ask him sex. Don't just get up in the midnight and start asking your husband sex, please. No be like that. You can also be in dining table and say, honey, you know, today, something like that. Put it in a romantic way or in a sweet way. You see, the man, waiting go make the man when they think about another woman. For all those ones where you don't perform safe, all those ones, all the see a woman may if you be say you don't know how to do the thing, if you be say you don't know how to perform, but my dear, the way you put the thing, the way you put that sex of a thing, the way you arrange them from the beginning, not be even when the ginger don't start. Now before the thing starts, before you people start having that sex, the way you put it. It will make a man not to forget. In fact, even though even though the man dey with him friend, the only person when go they think about now him wife. So woman, we shouldn't say that it's only man that demand for sex. No, it doesn't happen that way. Woman also demand for sex from his from his husband. You demand sex from your husband because he is your husband. So, my dear, you should just know about that. Don't only wait for your husband to be the one to, Michael, please. Don't always wait for your husband to be the one to ask you of sex, please. It's capital no. That is not the sweetest of marriage. You know, some people go say, this marriage itself, it don't tire me. After all, only waitiness that they enjoying for inside the marriage. Now, the way you put your marriage, so this sex of 18 is also very important. Woman, please let it not be only your husband that will be demanding for sex. You two out there can do that. And please, you know, we women, we all sometimes this sex of 18, you may not be in a mood to have sex. This is for woman, for man. Your wife may not be in a mood of having sex with you. And that night, you need to, and that night, the thing just as in you are in a mood to have sex. I don't know how to put it. You are in a mood to have sex with your wife. You don't need to force your wife to lead. Please, women, you people should have that in your thoughts. Don't force your wife to lead. The only tips I can give you, go to bedroom. Take your shower. Come back to the woman and lie down. When the man, you know, when a husband and wife is lying down, gisting, maybe the woman is about to sleep and you want to have sex with your wife, you can also start from kissing her from the back, romancing her from the back before you will just jump up and say, Madam, I beg, I want have sex. And maybe the woman know they, you go tell say you know they will say, which one say you know they in a mood? I know be your husband. Not be me marry you, not be me do this, something like that. No, marriage is not like that. See, everybody, you men, always request for a respect, and woman give it to you. So you two out there can give your wife also a respect, and that respect is that if you want to access from your wife and you know she's not in a mood, please, first of all, try very hard to make her be in a mood before even you self that is out there, you cannot enjoy the thing. And when you know say the woman know they in a mood. So the only thing you can do, enter your bedroom, take a shower, come back to your wife. You people will start from talking. maybe you will start asking her, sweetheart, this food that you cook today is so sweet, something like that. That you married that woman out there. If she didn't say yes, my dear, believe me, you for no marry her. You see that your wife that is sitting near you now, if she didn't say yes, if she no say yes, my dear, that ring you for no put on for you, bride price you for no go pay. That one thing we suppose know. You know, man always say, I don't marry her, na my wife, na me get her, my fat, I pay everything. If that woman, that money, that thousands where you spend for that woman head, if the woman no say yes before you spend that money, my dear, that money you for no spend them. That is why if we woman being can remember that if a man want to go and do introduction, they always call the woman out, the lady, sorry, let me put it like this, the lady, because she's not already married. They will call her out and say, oh yeah, come out. The mama, she go come out stand. The papa, if the papa still alive, he go ask them. I don't know whether other tribes they do like that, but this is how Igbo land do. They go ask them, you see this man where stand here, still drink where the man carry come. Should we drink? Should we drink? Should we drink the drink? Should we take the drink? Something like that. Or should we cut this cola? Abi cola, yeah. Cola. Oh, yeah. Okay, Hannah, but yeah. Origin. Cola. So they will first of all ask the lady. If she say yes, go ahead. Then they will go ahead. If she say no, don't, they should not go ahead. Then there is nothing they can do that day. There is nothing. You know, in fact, even though the man start they shout for that place, even though the man start they kneel down, they beg for that place, they will not cut that cola, or they will not open that drink, or they will not drink it. So that is why they say all power still there for woman hand when it comes to that. So in times of sex, I'm talking about sex. In times of sex, please look for a romantic way to demand a sex from your wife. Don't please force your wife to have sex with you. Let me not put it to have sex with you when she's not in a mood of doing that. And you will be there telling her, na me marry you, na me pay your price, na me spend so money, na me do this, something like that. No. You look for a romantic way. You look for a sweet way. There's some marriage out there. Some men out there, they don't even know that they can kiss their wife from head to toe. Before having sex, they will just jump on top of the woman. There are some marriage out there that they don't even know that before you have sex with your wife, you have to play with her, gist with her, if you don't know what to say, let me give you one tips. Because I know that there are a lot of marriage, 100% of marriage, they date before they got married. Now the olden days, now a man fit see a woman, or the mama go arrange the marriage. So they date, even though self saying na for phone, but they date. So if you're in a mood of having sex with your wife and you see she's not in a mood, please, maybe you should start from the story of how you people jam together, the first sex that you people had, something like that. You will see the woman will start. We know we woman, our heart is like a ice block. Once you touch anything, it will melt. It melts very easily. So the only thing you need to do, remind her, talk about all those. You don't need to be saying it so that she will know that it is because of sex. There are many ways you need to be saying it. Something like, honey, those days, did you remember? Something like that. You remind her of what if the husband is not around like to have sex. If the husband is not around to have sex, I don't know. Please, can you come again with the... Okay, if the husband is not around the house, or I don't know, if the woman can hold the sex, it's out of country. Okay, it's out of country. Aha. Okay, now I understand. Ogamonde, thank you very much for your question. So guys, what if the husband is not around, is out of country? So okay, I'll just say about that issue. I'll use myself. You know, in this life, everybody have his or her own way of living life. There are many people that cannot do distance relationship, not to talk of husband and wife distance. the man travel abroad. A lot of people are doing it in Nigeria. A lot of people are not doing it. So I would say it's 50-50. 50 people are doing it. 50 people are not doing it. No, I don't think so. Maybe let's say 70 people are doing it. 30 people are not doing it. What am I even talking about? 30 people, yeah. How will I put it? How will I put it with percentage? If the man is out of country and the wife wants to, maybe she's in a mood, there are many ways for you to do that. The many ways is to call your husband. Let two of you be in a mood of having sex. Enjoy with your husband on phone. Maybe people that is doing that. But for me, I'll just use me and my husband as an example. When I know my husband, I dated him for 1 year. I didn't see him, but we are talking on phone. So you see, we talk on phone. That relationship was there. And if you ask me, serious, I'll just tell you the truth. If you ask me here, that time where we date for phone, we say only for phone, no, it's not that we have not seen, but only for phone because he left and traveled. Then the distance was too much. That phone, we always is in form of I'm seeing him live. I enjoy that time past even, should I say now? But seriously, I enjoy that time because I would say every 24 hours he called me on phone. We are always on phone. We are always talking. We will gist. We will do that. So it depends on the woman. If you are out there, but please, one thing I can tell woman: if you know that you cannot hold yourself, if you know that you cannot hold, if you are kind of a woman that cannot hold yourself, don't get married to a man that you know that will travel to outside country because you know that you cannot hold yourself. Instead of you to get married to that man, then if the man travel out, you will start having sex with other man. You will start having affair outside. It better may you know. No go. That's why they say don't put your hand where you are not supposed to. You see that place where you know say if you put your hand, it no go favor you. May you no go that side. But if you know say you feel bailing, anytime where the man finish, he come back to house. When I go start from where when I stop. Okay, fine. You can do it. You can be on phone.
Mommy,
hungry? This you told me. This my son can eat, eh? Yeah, I can't tell your daddy. So, honey, please. So if you are kind of somebody that do that, please. Don't go to what you cannot finish. If you know that you cannot finish this thing, please don't put your hand there. The man is outside country. You know, a man is allowed to do all kinds of things that he will do because you will not tell me that a man that is outside country will not have sex with another woman. But you out there, we women, we are different from them. That is why they call them men. And that is why when God created a man, he took us out from that man and now created us. So you see, so their strongness is more bigger than we. They can do anything, but we cannot. So if you know that if you get married to a man that is outside country, a man that will, yes, let's put it, a man that is outside your country or which country that you are from, and you will start having an affair outside, please don't go to that marriage. Don't enter there. If you don't trust yourself, don't enter there. But if you trust yourself in times of sex, please, you can go. You can go for it. You can go for it. So it depends. That is why I say it depends. You can go for it if you know that the man, you can bear it. And if you know that if you cannot bear it, please don't go for it. It's not good. It's very long. Sex is very important in relationship. We all know that. Sex is important in relationship. And this sex that we are talking about is for the both sides. But the biggest people that this sex affect is women. So women, man can do anything out there, but we women cannot do anything out there because we are married. So if you know you a man from outside country will put a ring in your hand and you will start, and you can't bear to wait for that man, you will start having an affair outside. Please don't go to that marriage. Stay and wait for the one where they near you. The one where you know say anytime where you want them, you go knock on the door and start. So plus Wonder, I hope I answered your question. Please, anybody have any other question, you can bring it up. But before then, I'll keep on talking about men. Please, if you want to have sex, your wife deserves a respect. Don't just jump into your wife and start having sex. Romance her. Touch that romantic place that will melt her body. We all women, we are like an ice block. Our body can melt at any time. So if you think that you cannot do it, start googling. Everything is in Google. Google anything you know you can do. If you're not that type of man, you know some men are very strong. They will say, how I go, first of all, how I go come they ask my wife for sex before I go sex her. But you forget, say you ask. You first of all ask the woman, I beg, I feel marry you before you get married to her. Now, one thing where we know they remember, before you pay her bride price, they called her out and asked her, should I go ahead? And she said yes. So that way is the same way you need to demand. It's not that you are begging your wife to have sex with you. No. A woman, we all women, we know that our husband is not supposed to beg us. But in the other way, land, there are some particular way you are going to make it not to look like you are begging her. There are particular way that you are going to make her to know that you really respect her and you respect her body. So please, we shouldn't jump into marriage and forgetting that there are there are certain things and certain rules. There are some family you will go to their house and they will say there are rules in their family. Follow the rules just like a woman, please. And women, don't wait. We shouldn't always wait for a man to, maybe a man is, your husband is in a mood of having sex and you are not in a mood. Then the thing will cause problem in the house. You will say, I beg, I don't tire, I beg, leave me. Yes, it's not all the time that you are in a mood of having sex. We all know that. But I want to give you something that you don't know. You two out there, you can also go to the bedroom. See, there's one thing we need to know. Go to bedroom, take a shower, freshen up. If you freshen up, come back to your house. I want to ask one question. You that is married out there, how many, sorry, let me put it like this. When was the last time you took your shower, you come back to your husband, you lie down with him, let him face you face to face, and look him into eyes to eyes, as the man they look you too they look him. When was the last time you did that? Then you told him, I love you, sweetheart. Then you told him, I love you, honey. It depends on the name you are calling him. When was the last time? If you're not in a mood of having sex, go back to bedroom. Not my power be that one. If you go back to bedroom, pour your water for your body. Pour water. It doesn't mean that you must use soap because you have already have your evening shower. Go back to bedroom, pour water on your body. Come back to the house, look some sweet cream in your body. Come back to the room on top of bed. Let your husband look you, or you can go to your husband, look him into eyes. You see these eyes that you are seeing? This our eye. You see this our eye? He get power. This eye where they see, he get power die. If you look your husband inside eyes with that romantic way and tell him that you love him, my dear, the kiss, that moment of kiss is different from the kiss that he give you in the morning. You know, kiss depends. There is this kiss that two of you are going to share. If two of you share this kiss, and you look him, some people don't remember, some people know they even look their husband inside face to face, and look your husband in your husband eyes in a romantic way. Some people have not done that. Have you ever look your husband for like 2 minutes or maybe 1 minute? Look him, face him. And when you face him, you will see that spirit will come to you. You will not even know when you will say, honey, I love you. I love you shouldn't be only just in the morning. I love you shouldn't be only just when the man is on top of you. I love you shouldn't be only just when the man is eating. I love you shouldn't be only just when the man is on the phone. It's also when you are about to have sex too. There are some times that you need this I love you. And when you say this I love you, it have very big power. It's different from I like you. When you say that I love you with that eyes that you are looking at the man, with that romantic eyes, the man will kiss, your husband will kiss you in a perfect way that Even you inside you, you know that that kissing is different from the one that he kissed you in the morning. It will melt your heart. It will melt you for you to know that, as in for you to be in a mood to have sex with your husband. It will melt you immediately. Believe me out there. If you are waiting for your husband to always ask sex, you are getting it all wrong. Be the one too. Sometimes put it in a romantic way. I wonder why some people out there, some women out there, they will go to market on the time of their birthday, on the time of their husband's birthday. They will go to market, they will decorate house, they will put it with balloon, they will buy cake, they will buy a lot of things. If you ask them, they will say, I have kids. Or those people that is doing that, some of them have kids. They do birthday for their husband, they decorate everywhere. But when was the last time you decorate your bed? Oh God, honey, give me my charger. I charge this one. What is wrong with my phone? When was the last time you decorate your bed, or you decorate your table, your dining table for sex? You think it's only for birthday? It's not only for birthday. You follow this socket. It's not only for birthday, my dear. You can also decorate. So it's not only, sorry, let me just fix this thing. Come in. So yeah, it's good now. Okay. So if you think it's only when your husband or you want to do birthdays is the only time you will decorate your house. If you think say na like that, my dear, na lie. Sometimes decorate your bed, put some, even though it's too balloon, put some sweet thing there just for sex. I beg, which man you go dey do that one? Sometimes to do that one as a woman, the man go come dey look outside. Which woman wey be say sometimes you go do that one, the woman go come dey look outside? I don't think it's possible. So sex is very important in marriage. Please, we should know that. Very, very important. It's not only man that asks for sex, woman also asks for sex. We should just know about that. Asking your wife in a romantic way, don't force her to have sex with you. It's not good. And waiting for your husband all the time to always be the one, or maybe you are not in a mood and you stick to that, and you know that thing is going to cause problem. You stick to that. Please, it's not good. Michael, go to the parlor. Then you stick to that and say, yes, must. I must. Every day that they have. No, it's not all the time. We all know that. But if you see that this man really needs it, go out there, go to the bedroom, put out water in your body, pour water, make water from even though anywhere, pour water from your body. Come back to your husband, look him face to eye for like a second, I don't know, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 minute, and tell him I love you. That kiss that he's going to give you on that minute, believe me, you will be in a mood immediately. So it's very important we do that. Sex is very, very important in marriage. We should know that. And sometimes, men, we should. I want to talk about a relation in our marriage. We should have a relationship with your wife. Your wife should be your friend. Asking her sex anyhow shouldn't be the way, the best way. Please, we should do that. So I also have a question I want to ask here, and please, if you know the answer, you can write it down or you can send me the request. I will bring it up. Should a man help out in house chores? Should a man help out in house chores? If it's possible, please, can I see your yes or the no? If a man too can also do some house chores. I don't know, people out there, what you think. is part of our program today. So if you think your husband, or if you think you as a husband feel as in like him say you feel help your wife for things for house, maybe for cleaning, maybe for washing plates, maybe for cooking, I don't know. If you think say is lighting to do, I beg, tell us yes or tell us no. We want to hear other people opinion. I don't know if others are there to hear me. Yeah. So if you think say is lighting to do, I'm still waiting. No. I beg, man feel help. Should I speak in blocking? Is it good may a man help a woman for house? Or as in, is it good may a man still do some work for house? Now wetin I mean. Is it good may a man still do work for house? I be know that be the work of house. Is it only for woman? If you think say it's only for woman, oh yeah now, may you light and then if you think say now also is a man feel help in wife, oh yeah now, make you light and down. We want to hear other people opinion. So for me, before people will start lighting, I don't know. For me, yes, a man can help him wife for house. Not be only woman should they do house choice. If you see say your wife is too busy, if you see another thing you can help. Maybe your wife go out, you know that she went to market, you know that she went to whatsoever, but that place where she went to, as in she's not at home, that place where she went to is very important, and food no dey house. If you're a man and you know how to cook, will you wait for that your wife to come back to house, or will you help her out in cooking the food? It's not that the question is too hard. It's just it's just for you to light it down there. If you think say is good, so you feel light your own down there. So if you ask me, I will say it's not a bad thing. If you're a man wey be say you sabi cook, your wife go out and you know say that place where you go, maybe you come off from morning and she go come back and in the evening, and you know say that place they're very important. So and food no dey house, so you go wait for them with hungry until when she come back, she will come and give you food. Abi you go cook for yourself. If you ask me, if the man know how to cook, he can enter kitchen and cook. It's not a bad thing. You can also help her out. Waiting for a woman that left in the morning, sings in the morning, let's say around 8, coming back around 5, and she will just jump inside kitchen. When you are at home, you didn't go to work that day, except if you go to work, I will say no. But if you didn't go to work and you're at home and you know how to cook, okay, why can't you help your wife? It's also part of the relationship we are talking about. Helping your wife matters a lot, please. Don't only wait for your wife to come back from work, or I will not say work, or to come back from anywhere that she go to. And you know that place she go is important. It's not that she go to party. It's not that she go to birthday party or she go to any kind of celebration. You know that she went to an important something and she will come back around 5. Maybe if it's in this Germany, we will say the train is delayed or something, or the train was slow or something. It didn't come on time, and she missed a train or something. So you wait for that woman until 5 o'clock before you will start cooking. Before she will come back and come and cook for you. And you at home since morning, you didn't go anywhere. So if you ask me, what is there to help the woman if you know how to cook? You know, some people have it in this that I don't know how to put it, in this their head, or in this their thought that this house choice is only for woman. Anywhere where the woman go finish, come back, she should enter kitchen and cook for you because you don't marry her. It's not supposed to be like that. Please, men, it's not supposed to be like that. In relationship, it matters for the both. So the both can do the two sides. You at home, and the wife go to an important meeting or go to an important whatever that she went to. and you are waiting for her to come back by evening before she will come and cook and you will eat. My dear, as a man, it's not light. As a man, you can help out there, you can help her, even though it's making the white rice, it's part of helping. Then when she come back, she can cook the stew. You can also help her arrange the things of cooking. When she come back, she can finish up the cooking. So it's part of it. It's part of the relationship you are talking about. We shouldn't leave everything for the woman to do, saying that she's now my wife. She be. Why is my phone standing like this? Saying that she's my wife. Now she after I marry her with my own money. How she no go be the one to cook? My dear, don't be that man. Don't be that man. Help your wife out there. Help your wife is very important. Women are not a stone, because it's only a stone or a tree that you will knock a hammer. It will not feel the pain. Maybe they even feel the pain and we don't know. So a woman should go to a very important place. Maybe I don't know where she went to and come back. She went out from house in the morning, maybe around 8 o'clock. She come back for house. She go just jump inside kitchen. Even though if you are the type of person where we say you don't know how to cook, bring out all the things where we say she need to use and cook. At least once she just come back, she don't need to start melting the meat. It's part of the helping. So that is part of building your relationship with your wife. It's part of it. The two of you need each other's help. Sometimes you will be at work or at your job place, at whatever place, at your shop. Okay, let's use your shop. And you want to go to an emergency, something, nobody to come to the shop. And the woman is getting dressed to go out. If you pick up your phone as a man, if you pick up your phone and call your wife and tell her, my mommy or sweetheart, come to the shop, come and stay in the shop. I want to rush and go so place. I want to rush and go so this place. You go see that woman no go even say no. She go rush and come. It's part of the helping. So if you listen it like that, why can't you that have been at home from morning, why will you be waiting for your wife to come back in the evening and enter the kitchen? When you know how to cook, you can also help her out. Sometimes you can pick up your phone and call your wife when she go out of the house. You know that she went out and you're at home. You didn't go to work. You call your wife, you ask her, sweetheart, there's nothing at home. Oh. The woman will say, money, nothing at home. Or say, okay, don't worry, I will help you and do some certain things. You help your wife. Your marriage keep on moving. I know sometimes you might say, waiting they hold you for that place where you even go. As a woman, your answer should be, please, sweetheart, see wetin happen o, see so thing wey happen o. You don't need to also answer him with, which one be wetin dey hold me for that place where I go. We shouldn't do that. It's capital no. It's not good. You help your wife also help you. Again, the manner of the way we approach to woman is very long. You know, a lot of men, they approach to their woman in a long way. You approach to your woman in, I don't know how to put it. Some people don't know how to approach to their wife. They see them as a stick. They see them as, I don't know, as a toy, or as, they see them anyhow. Your wife should be your, I don't know how to put it, your gold. The highest, richest man in this world is a man that have his family, a man that have wife and children and feed them. That is the richest man. If you don't know, just know it today. It's not Dangote. If you don't know, the richest man in this world is not in Africa. Okay, let's say in Africa. In Africa, it's not Dangote. The richest man is the man that have a wife, have a kid, and can feed them. And you make your wife happy. And your children. That is the richest man. That is the highest money you have. So the manner of the way you approach to your wife, it matters a lot. We shouldn't be approaching a wife anyhow. Madam, why you not do this? Why you not do this one? Mama Ngozi, Mama Emeka, waiting be this one, this and that. It's also not easy for them. It's part of the relationship we are talking about. We How did you build your relationship with your wife? How did you build that relationship? It's very important. You talk to your wife anyhow. Some people even talk to their wife out in front of their friends, out of the home. Talk to them anyhow and tell them why you do that, why you do this. I know it's part of it. I know that some men are very angry and can be angry, and some women can also piss you people off. I know that one. But as a man, which action did you take? Is it by shouting back at her? We shouldn't do that. Men, please, this is for you. Know how to dress your woman. It's very important. Know how to address your woman. It's very, very important. Please, that is what I mean. Talk to your wife with respect. Don't talk to your wife just because you want to talk to her. Don't talk to your wife literally just because she's married. She's your wife. She's married to you. You are the one that pay for him bride price. You are the one that do this one. You are the one that buy this one. You shouldn't do that. You talk to your wife in a good way. You talk to your wife in a polite way. You shouldn't be talking to your wife anyhow. Some people go just lie down for house. They control their wife up and down. Even as they lie down on top of bed, they tell them, Madam, come. Mama Samuel, Mama Ngozi, Mama Chikozie, go and bring water for me, make I drink. How did you put that? How did you put that in? How did you arrange it? How did you put that talk? You have every right to ask your wife to bring water for you. You have every right to ask her to do this one for you. But how did you put that talk? How did you put it? Did you just say it anyhow just because you are married to her? It's very long, my dear. If you are that type of man, my dear, you are very, doesn't grow up. People don't do that. You don't do that to your wife. Your wife is your gold. Like I said, the richest man in Africa is not Dangote. The richest man in this I will not put in the, yes, the richest man in the world is the man that have his family and his children and feed him. And feed them. Sorry. That is the richest man. You have your family, you have your wife, you have your kids, and you can feed them. No matter how small that money is the richest man, and they live happily. You may go to one family, they are very rich, they have cars, they have money, they have everything, but there is no peace in them. There is nothing like peace. There is nothing like a love. If you even visit them, waiting go they hungry, you are better make her they go my house. So you should know that. Some people say, see this one now, her husband just buy car for her, she get money, they get money, the family they live fine. My dear, na lie. You will be the man will be say at least you can bring out small money to feed your family. You better pass that rich man. Because maybe she self, as she they put that food for man. Maybe sometimes some big family where say they get money. If you go to their house, like when I was in Nigeria, I have this family. I don't want to mention them, but they are very popular in my village. Very, very. When I say maybe if I mention the family name, you out there mates know them. This family, if you go to their house, they have everything. Cars. Every time the husband change car for the wife, but this husband and wife, they don't sleep in the same room. They hardly talk to each other. But you out there, you don't have the money, but you are living happily with your family. You don't have that too much money, but you can feed your wife, so you are the richest. You don't have anything, but that woman, that happiness is in that family. That understanding, that friendship is there. You are delicious. If you don't know, don't look that man will get money. Now you be delicious. Don't look yourself down. So men, know how you address your wife. Know how you talk to your wife. Controlling your wife is not it. Some men out there want their wife to be scared of them. They want their wife to be afraid of them. Oh God. How can you allow your wife to be afraid of you? You be ghost, or you be masquerade. You carry your juju calabar for your face. I have someone, she told me, But why I no go fear my husband? I will fear my husband or not my husband. My dear, you don't need to be scared of your husband. And if you're a man that is out there, that you are making your you like your wife to be scared of you, to be afraid of you, my dear, you are not a man. Your wife shouldn't be afraid of you because you don't get masquerade for your face. And you get masquerade for your you get masquerade for your face. You carry a new ojuju calabar for your face. Where go make your wife, you go see you, go dey fear, you go dey fear. They fear you. Why your wife go fear you? I beg. E good make a woman fear her husband. Your wife shouldn't be scared of you, please. Don't make your wife be scared of you. It's very, very wrong. Your wife will respect you. That one is the best word. But making your wife to be afraid of you, my dear, that will not be marriage. You see that one? I know they support that kind of marriage. Your wife shouldn't be scared of you because you are not a masquerade. It's only a masquerade that the children will see, they will start running away. So why your wife will be scared of you? Say what's happen. Please don't make your wife to be scared of you. That one not be marriage again. That one, in fact, there is nothing like happiness in that home again. Because if you are coming, if you call the woman, even your phone, you not even as you are just calling that woman and your name is on her phone, now so her body go to shake. Waiting this woman now one shout, waiting this woman one tell me, this man one tell me, she don't dey fear. That one is out of it. That man, that marriage, you don't already finish. So if you're a man waiting for your husband, or you go to waiting for your wife, you go to a friend house. You go to a friend house, you see as the wife they fear her. You come back to your wife, you want me they fear you like that, my dear. Now very long thing where they do. That marriage don't finish you. Make your wife no fear you. Make your wife to respect you. And I know that women out there respect your husband, but being scared of your husband is a very total long thing to do. You don't have to be afraid of your husband, please. It's not the best way. You know, people always say, well, I not go fear them. I even ask some people tell me, say their husband and their God. I have somebody, she said, my husband is my God. My husband is my God. How can your husband be your God? You can't compare your husband with your God now. Your husband is your husband. Your God is your God. You can't compare your husband with your husband. I mean, your husband with your God. You can't compare the two of them together. That means you are not even respecting our God that is out there. Please, woman, don't compare your husband with your God. Your husband is your husband. All you need to do is to give your husband respect. But being afraid of your husband, that is total wrong. You don't need to be afraid of your husband, please. Why will you be afraid of your husband? It's very long thing to do. I beg. Woman where they there, may una know they fear on her husband, they no good. It's very, very long. May una know they. I not see am say how woman go just come out, go just they fear in husband. For what? Why will you fear your husband? Na masquerade. I be carry ojuju calabar for face like please, men, don't make your wife to be scared of you. That marriage will not last. Your wife shouldn't be scared of you. Shouldn't be afraid of you because you are not God. You are just a human being like her. And you are just a husband to her. Please. She loves you so much. She cares for you. But making her to be scared of you is total wrong thing to do. Make your wife will respect you. Woman out there, please respect your husband. But being afraid of your husband, you don't need to. You don't need that. It's out of it. You don't have to be afraid of your husband. And you out there calling your husband your God. Your husband is not your God. He's your husband. All you need to do is to respect him. That is the only thing you need to do. But calling him your God, please, is total wrong thing to say. You know, we woman being, we don't know how to put some words. That different between you. Don't compare your husband and your God. Don't do that. Please. It's very, very long thing to do. God God give you your husband and he said, respect this man as your husband. Respect him. He never said respect him as be afraid of him because now you're God. I didn't see that. I don't see where they light am for Bible. So men will not fear our husband, I beg, not be masquerade. Even you will be the man. If your wife they fear you, you too self, you go they fear. You go they say, why this woman they fear me? I carry anything for face. I be not go ask yourself that kind of question. So please, men, know how you arrange your wife. Your marriage will last if you can be able to put that romantic way that you start from the beginning, that you start from that first time, that love, that emotion that was there from the beginning. You keep it up from till you people are leaving. You don't change hand. So it's part of it. Is the best you can do. But controlling your wife all over the place, calling her on the phone, sending her an alert, telling her to do this one, telling her to do that one, no respect for your wife. How una go enjoy that marriage? Una no go enjoy am now. Think am like that now. There is nothing like enjoyment for that marriage. Now, the woman may not show you. She may be doing all those things that she is doing. But if she have a closest friend, she go dey tell and say, see wetin this man dey do me. And you are there, you don't want that. Please, don't make your wife to be afraid of you. And please, know how you address your wife. It's very important. Please, know how you talk to her. Don't just talk to her because you are married to her. Because after all, you pay the bride price. I'll be waiting. You know good. I beg now. They beg now. May we listen well before we do something. So it's part of the relationship we are talking about today. It's part of it. So I don't know if anybody have any question to ask. I'm here to answer. So I wanted to talk about children, but okay, I don't know if I don't know if I should talk about it. Children in marriage, you know, children, our child, our babies, our baby. People having baby all over everywhere. Baby everywhere. Baby is a blessing, but some people overdo it. You know, they always say overdoing something is wrong. When you are doing something and you overdo it. When you are doing something, you overdo it. I don't know if I should talk about it. I don't know if I should talk about it. If people want to hear about it. I also have that in my thoughts. I wanted to talk about it. Having baby is a blessing. Having a children, having child is a blessing. Our baby is a blessing to us. So I wanted to say something about it. You know, when you are doing something and you overdo it, is very long. So I wanted to talk about it, but maybe I should leave it for the next time about having children. Some people have children and you may have 5 children, 6 children, but when was the last time you carried your children? But let me just leave that topic on another day. Maybe it may be the next topic next week Sunday. You know, our children is very important to us. So you have any other question, please? I'm here. I can answer. I can be able. I can try. Please talk about it. Somebody says you please talk about it. Okay, let's know. Okay, wait. We'll talk about it if I hear 2 people. If you have said, if I hear from 1 person, if the person said talk about it, okay, we'll talk about it. So any other person there that want me to talk about children in marriage is very important. It's an important topic. Okay. Is there any other person that want me to talk about it? I should just put my own opinion. Or if there is no other person, if it's only our sister Beauty, then I'm going to leave it. But if I see another person say, okay, talk about it, I will talk about it. I wanted to talk about it next week Sunday or upper week, I don't know, but this topic has always been in my heart. It has always been in my heart. When you are doing something and you overdo it, Doing something and overdoing it. No, there is different than you do something. Oh, you know, there is different than you do. And there is different than you do something. What? Okay, my son is. I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming. Oh, is my son. So that is it. I didn't see anybody that want me to talk about it. Oh, nobody. It's only Sister Beauty, so I don't think we'll talk about it. So Sister Beauty, see, not only you want me to talk about it, nobody else want me to talk about it. So we'll just leave it for another day. Then we can say it. Do something, then you overdo it. You are doing something, then you overdo it. When you are doing something and you overdo it, is not good. Of course, we all know that. That is also part of first mistake. You know, some people make first mistake and then they do it. They do the second one again. Are you going to call that a mistake? It's not a mistake. You do it by yourself. So please, if you are comparing first mistake with the second mistake as a second mistake, no, it's not. Second mistake is not a mistake. You just want to do it. Excuse me. Okay, I'll leave baby things. Next week Sunday, I'm going to talk about people that this single lady out there, single lady with kids, single mommies. Let me put it like this: you made the first mistake. Your children shouldn't be a mistake. It's not a mistake. Our baby is not. I always tell people out there, you have a child without a man. It's not a mistake. It's a blessing. But when you after having that baby and you go to another man and have another baby, my dear, that one is not also a mistake, but you are doing yourself. That one is stupid. I don't even know how to put it. Stupidness. So that one will be our next topic. Having baby, then next week, next thing you do, you go to another man and have another baby, and you are calling. What are you calling yourself? Please, it's very long. But anyway, let me leave the topic for next week Sunday. It's going to be hot. I just hope that next week Sunday, our white woman, my white friend, everything will work out so that she can be with us here if it's possible. So do we have any other question? I can also answer. I have some minutes to go. I can also answer it before I leave. If you have any other question to ask me, polite question, any question, in fact, any question, just ask me and I will try my best to answer you. So if it's not the one I can answer you, maybe somebody out there near us can also answer. If you have any other question, ask any other question and I will give you an answer. We have few minutes to go before we will leave. So about sex, about relationship, marriage, it depends on the question you want to ask. So you can also ask, about children. Please, you can ask. Feel free to ask before we leave, because I have few minutes to go. Don't have any more time. So hope everybody have a great Sunday. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Oh, I know say when I enjoy on a weekend. Who no go enjoy your weekend? Weekend is one of the best week. One of the best week. I always, from Saturday night is the highest night in my life. See, every Saturday I love it so much because I have to sleep, and then I'll wake up maybe God knows when. So I always love my Saturday. Sunday too, I always love my Sunday because I go to church. Then today I went to church, but it's not African church. I just went to all this white men church. It was lovely. You know, their church, after church, you go drink coffee, you know. So, so fine. We don't have any more question. I wanted to close by 10 o'clock, but as we don't have any question, all I can do is to leave you guys for now. So, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget the topic of today: sex and relationship. Sex, women, don't be the one to always wait, let your husband ask you for sex. Sometimes you ask sex from your husband. It's not only your husband that needs to ask you of that. So, and men too, please don't force your wife to have sex with you. You look for a polite way to put it, and she will be in a mood. If she's not in a mood, you will see she will be in a mood. Her heart will melt, her body will be for you. After all, you are her husband. So, and women too, sometimes don't wait for your husband to be the only one to make attempt. And sometimes if you are not in a mood, go to the bedroom, pour water in your body, come back, look your husband eye to eye, and tell him you love him. The kiss, the hot kiss will be there to assist you, and then you will be in a mood of having that sex. And the gay men, if you are the type that talk to your wife anyhow, you don't know how to talk to your wife, you maltreat. It's not maltreat, it's you don't know how to, I don't know, talk to your wife. Yeah, please learn it. It's very important. Don't talk to your wife anyhow. Your wife also deserves a respect from you too, just like the way you want her to respect you. So your wife also deserves a respect from you. You respect your wife too, and you can also help your wife out if she go out and come back. Before she come back in the evening, you can also help out in the kitchen. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to cook. Arrange the things for cooking for her, or you will stay hungry, or hungry go kill you. If you dey wait make your husband your wife wake come up from 8 o'clock, wake come up from house 8 o'clock in the morning, they come back in the evening, and you dey wait for her make she come back enter for kitchen, you hungry go finish you for there. As I say, you go eat bread. So if you know how to cook, please enter the kitchen, assist the woman. Even though no only white rice, if she come back, she can make the stew. It's part of the relationship. So that is what we are going to talk about today. And please let not forget that in every marriage, whether a man or a woman, the most important thing, always talk to your God. It's very important. Please, it should be in our thoughts all the time. We should always put God first in everything we are doing. That is why I say, please don't compare your God with your husband. He can never be your God. Because you that is out there, you cannot kneel down and start saying, my husband, as in you are, he's your God. Or you will not saying, Papa Ngozi, as this year they come, bless me. Yes, now you will say, Papa Ngozi, as this year, as we are about to enter this 2020, bless me with kids, bless me with that, because he's not your God, he's just your husband. All you need to do is to respect your husband. And please, man, don't make your wife to be afraid of you. It's not polite, it's not good. Your wife shouldn't be afraid of you. You know, carry masquerade for your face. You don't have any color for your face that will make your wife to be scared of you. Or your wife shouldn't be scared of you. Instead of that, let your wife respect you. And woman out there, respect your husband. Is very important. You have to give him that respect. When God created two of you, he told the wife, you will have children, and this is your man. Please respect him. He never told you to be afraid of him, but respect him. Please, respect is very important. You respect your wife, you respect your husband, but woman, your own have to be 100%. Very, very important. Respect your husband, but don't be afraid of him. He's not your God. And don't compare your God with your husband. Your husband can never be your God. I will keep on saying it. I did that talk with a friend, and she thought that she keep on telling me that Michael, that her husband is her God. I'm telling her, your husband cannot be your God. Your husband is your husband. Your God is your God. And this is the real fact. It's not that it's my own thought. It's the real fact. Your God is your God. Your husband is your husband. You don't compare your husband with your God. It's very, very long. Please, we should know how to put words. You know, sometimes we go there talk just because we want to talk. Maybe the person where they tell me this thing now, if you go to their house, this person where now every day him and his husband they blow they throw blow, but in front of me she dey tell me say im husband na im God. So forget, we all know everything. Your husband cannot be your God. Your husband is your husband. All you need to do is to respect your husband. Give him that respect. And before you do that, the first person you are going to respect in this world and be afraid of should be God. Please, we should have that in our thoughts. And everything we are doing in our marriage, we should always put God in everything we are doing. Please, it's very important. If your husband don't know how to, don't know God, make him to do that. So that is what I can be able to tell us, to tell to each other today. So I'm about to get through today program. I really enjoy it. The devil wanted to work, but I just say, okay, I'll just try a little bit and do it. This is not the talk me and her plan to do, but what can I do? I decided to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy to have you guys. As next week Sunday, we are talking about single mothers. Next week Sunday, single mother out there. So we shouldn't keep on making a mistake and we are calling it a mistake. So no, not like that. We'll put it, we shouldn't be doing the long thing and we are calling it a mistake. So this is the word we are going to talk about next week Sunday. I know you are not going to miss it out next week Sunday. I just pray that Janet can be able to join us next week Sunday. I'll be happy. So guys, I'm going to leave you guys light now. Okay, I wanted to dance, but everything changed. Bye. Take care of yourself. Love you guys. Love you.